Hello friends, I am Shreya. With this video, we will be starting our watercolor series for beginners. If you are new to watercolor world, you can start your journey with me. Before starting painting or creating artwork, it is very important to understand your material. In this video, we will see what paper to use, understand different shades, and also get to know the brushes. For this series, I will use watercolor cakes. They have very good transparency, a good choice to start with. Next, we will need some round and flat brushes and few sheets of watercolor paper. I use 300 GSM paper. Let's talk about choosing the right paper. First, I am using the sheets that we use in printers. I took a piece of A4 sheet. It is 75 GSM. I am putting some water on it, and if you see, it is not good in absorbing the water. I can see few lines here. Now I am putting some color. It is not absorbing at all. So this is a wrong choice. Next, I will use the sheets from the drawing notebooks. They are slightly thin, so water absorbing power is fine. Now I'll put some color. I can see the color goes into the veins of the sheet. If you look at it closely, it is not spreading evenly. Now I am using Artist watercolor sheets 300 GSM. This is the choice I make. I put some water and spread the color. The color spreads evenly. Now I am trying with different color and I'll try to merge them. So this seems to be the perfect choice to begin with. Now let's play with the colors. I have divided the sheet into different sections using masking tape, and I'm using one brush to check the colors. I'm starting with the shades of blue. Now it has 3 shades of blue. I'm moving the tip of the brush horizontally, left, right, left, right. Now I'm mixing some lemon yellow. Next we will start with shades of sunset. I'll start with orange. In this center I'll put orange, and then I'll put scarlet red. Mix these two colors. Now take blue and try to merge it. Very lightly merge the center section. Next we will see how to bring variations using single color. I am using crimson red. Take the color, spread it evenly. Now use water to lighten the shade. You can use double layer and make the color extra dark at the top. Now let's try the shades used in night sky. We'll start with cobalt blue. Also add a little bit of black to it. Without washing my brush completely, I mix crimson red, which gives me purplish shade. Now let's try shades of green and yellow, basically used in leaves. So green has 3 shades: sap green, viridian green and emerald green. I usually like to mix my greens together. There's no particular color that I use. Next we will try shades of autumn. First I'm using permanent yellow, mixing orange to it. Then I will use burnt umber for the darker side. Next we will try more shades of yellow and brown. I am using yellow ochre first and then raw umber. I am mixing burnt umber in it. So just trying to mix and see different shades of browns. I combine black to see what effect it does give. You can try this with different shades. Next we will try the shades used in trees. I am starting with black. I want to keep it towards the darker shades of green, mixing viridian hue to it, and also then slightly trying to lighten the shade. So this is how it looks after removing the tape. Isn't it lovely? Next, let's talk about brushes. As a beginner, you don't need hundreds of brushes. I recommend some flat brushes and some round. Let's start with taking a round brush. I will dip it in scarlet red and see if I use the tip of the brush how the line goes. So don't put too much pressure and draw a line. So using the same brush and putting extra pressure on it, you can make the line little thick. Now using another brush with fine tip, we will try to draw more lines. Don't put too much pressure on the brush and draw these lines. You can practice more and more. Using the same brush and putting variations in pressure, you can achieve different thickness in the lines. Next, I am using a flat brush. Using the same brush and just the tip of it, we can make a very thin line. Next we will use a round brush and try to create leaf-like shapes. So I am putting the pressure on the brush and lifting it up. So put the brush on paper, put pressure and lift up. Now we will use a brush and create a circle and see how to fill it up. So if you see, I am using the brush in circular motion. Now using the same brush, I'll draw a circle and move the brush horizontally. So see how evenly the color spreads. Try out these different shapes with me. See how your brush works. Here we'll see using one brush how I'll create a flower. It all depends on how you use it, how much pressure you put. Using the tip of the same brush, we can get fine lines. Sometimes we use this dabbing technique to bring the texture. You can try it out with different sizes of the brushes. Last tip is don't put your brushes for too long in water, the tip bends. Wash them nicely and keep them dry. Hope you like this session. Make your first landscape with me in the next tutorial. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel and share with your friends. Thank you.